And we are live. Shit. Forgot the music. The first thing I was gonna do was turn on the music, but then you wanna know what happened? The first thing I was gonna do was turn on the fucking music, make sure I was all ready to go, and I get over here and I'm looking, and I'm like, wait, why don't you go live on Twitch? It won't go live on Twitch. It just said it was the what? Settings. Stream. It's set to Twitch. Why is it set to a stream key? I connected my account. I did this already. I need to get this shit from my authenticator app to send in my Twitch that I already did to already prepare for this shit. God damn it, it changed. There we go. Now we're live on Twitch. Okay. Let's get big. Let's make some bingo, shall we? So first off, I actually did. Let me pull it up. I did get a comment on my latest short with not one, but two suggestions about things I should put on this list of things. Now, if you don't know what Nintendo Direct Bingo is, I don't know who you are, but it's fun. Basically, we make a list of anything we think might be in the presentation, and if we get aligned, we win. I have a history of making very, very hard to win boards. I've only made one, but people said it was impossible, which I specifically made sure that none of the things that would contradict would fall in the same line. I might have made very well sure that I was doing it well. But here, Tomodachi Life trailer, and then something third party no one's gonna care about. This came from the Shadow Show YouTube, YT. So Tomodachi Life, I was already gonna put that on there for sure. That and Rhythm Heaven, those are the two Nintendo Switch 1 games that were released, or that were announced in that presentation months back. That was right before the big Switch 2 reveal. Tomodachi. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. And we're gonna go ahead and stick Tomodachi Life right here. All right. That's number one. Number two. Let's go for some third parties. I still have to think of a third party that's obscure that nobody cares about. I actually think that's pretty subjective. Now let me just go ahead and say I'm gonna include something that might not make a lot of sense to everyone. don't care that it just says Adobe stock. I am throwing Switch Force's little 777 jackpot on here because I don't know what the games would be, and I want to get it right. I'm okay. Here's what I'm thinking. The 777s, at least two other things I'm thinking it might be, and this is collective on the internet. So it's either I put 2, or I put this 777, and that would be Final Fantasy 7 and Resident Evil 7. I could. Sorry, this is my favorite part of DK Spaceport. So, if there are indeed 3 games that involve the number 7, that's what that bingo point is for. Because Switch Force, the YouTuber Switch Force, has claimed there is a 777 jackpot, hinting that there are 3 games with the number 7. God, I feel like I explained that for way too fucking long. Yo, Cooper. You said why? What do you mean why? I don't get what you mean by why. Just why? Where did it come from? What was it for? I may never know. Alright, on to my next thing. Third party. Here it is. Here's the third party. Here it is. Third party that no one cares about. This is my idea. Shadow Show, I got you. I don't know if this is exactly what you had in mind, but I've been for years wishing that Skate 3 would come to the Switch. Now we could just get the new one. Although, it's hard to beat the glitchiness of Skate 3. Like, that was like the reason I enjoyed the game, was because it was all glitchy and shit. Why am I doing this so badly? There we go. Why are we still on DK Spaceport music? Oh, I'm just on section 2, okay. Well, why is it going in order? Shuffle. Bitch. Go. Whew. I think stream is good, and I need to check my Twitch. I think YouTube and if YouTube vertical and horizontal is fine, but right now the Twitch is not working. Let me see if I can fix something actually. Oh shit. I don't know why the I gotta check it, cause the vertical stream has lost connection for a second. We're good? Alright. Okay. Sorry about that. Back to Skate. Skate's a game that's been announced recently. It's been in early access for a while. Like, they closed beta. A franchise that I loved growing up a lot. Skate 3 was the big one that I played. It was glitchy as hell. We all loved it. So I guess that's what I'm going for the something third party almost no one's gonna care about. Because I believe almost no one's gonna care about the fucking Skate game. So we got the 777 and Skate for third party so far. Let's go back to first party for a minute. I really think we're about to see this motherfucker get his first 3D adventure. However, I'm not confident enough to say that this Yoshi only represents 3D Yoshi. This is for 2D Yoshi, for 3D Yoshi. This is for any new Yoshi game that may be announced. We're also going to go ahead. And even though I know that the title of this movie has leaked, and it's very exciting, I am convinced I'm being lied to, and I am bracing my expectations for that reason, and I do not at all believe that the Mario Galaxy movie is a real thing. So we're gonna go ahead and shove that in there. So that's just anything related to the Mario Bros. 2 movie. Fucking Twitch, bitch. Fucking bot spammer, bitch. Get out of here. Ban. Boom. Now you can't talk. How's it feel? What do you mean by Smash 64 for Edison not allowing fighting randoms? I didn't think Smash 64 was on, and so. Also, we can look for another, you know what? I'm pretty sure that actually was a series revival, the Chibi Island game from last time. Let me just double check. What was the game called again? me see here. Shut up. Right here. What was it called? Survival Kids. I don't even have to look. Yeah. It was a very, very, very old 1990s Game Boy fucking revival thing. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't even. Yeah, it was Konami. So yeah, let's go with Not sure what to do for this one. Gets announced for so. Yeah, I guess the problem with that though is the precedent they've set so far is that they don't change the games at all. There's not really infrastructure for matchmaking within the games themselves. Yeah. I honestly, I wouldn't get my hopes up personally that Smash is gonna be on NSO ever, just because of the history so far. It's been like the one that never makes it. But we'll see. Like, I've been a firm believer that Melee is off the table until we get the GameCube or the N64 game. Like, it's just not gonna happen. You know what could happen though, actually? I think we might see a little bit of this fucker. But get in there, you ass! What? Get in there! There you go. Jesus, you didn't want to get in there. What? Okay. I think we might get a little bit of a bitty Paper Mario teaser. I'm a firm believer of the 4-year Paper Mario cycle. Every 4 years we get a Paper Mario. We did just get one in 2024, but it was a remake, meaning I think there's a slightest chance they go ahead and go 2 years ahead of the Paper Mario cycle for this next one. And if they do that, it would release next year, and they would probably announce it for the Mario anniversary. So I don't think it's likely, but it's possible. Okay. Now, we're gonna go ahead and go for some easy ones. Obviously, got the big elephant in the room. Metroid Prime 4. Obviously, we are going to see some sort of information on this game. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about the leak. I didn't actually realize Smash was on there. I do remember DK64 though. That's like one of the big games that I've wanted to play over the last few years, and I just kind of never have. We're putting Metroid Prime in the middle, by the way, because it's so obvious that it's going to happen. And people will be so angry if it doesn't. Another pretty obvious, pretty easy, maybe, actually. Yeah, no, I remember what you're talking about. Next up on the list, I think I'm gonna go with, you know what? We're gonna go unspecific. We are gonna go with a Zelda announcement. I think most likely Age of Imprisonment. I think it's possible we get something else as well. Yoshi definitely deserves a 3D game. I'm gonna go ahead and so Zelda, that includes Age of Imprisonment. I do think there's a chance they just skip Age of Imprisonment, but I think they would give it a release date. Just the fact that they had it in the partner showcase is weird. I would just think that might indicate that they won't have it in the main direct. But, anyways, another thing that I think they might have in the direct, but there's a very good chance they just won't, because it would make sense because they already had a full direct on it. Kirby Air Riders. I do believe there's still more that they haven't showed. Maybe like one final look teaser in the direct, or maybe it shows up in a sizzle reel. Yeah. I think Kirby Air Raiders is a pretty safe bet, but not the safest. I was just gonna put Kirby on there, but I've done that enough for Zelda and Yoshi. Okay. And now, the big one. The main event. The thing everyone is hoping to see. Nah, I guess maybe not everyone. The thing I feel like 90% of people are going into this direct hoping to see. New 3D Mario. Yeah. I'm gonna also go ahead and throw find a good image. This one works. We're gonna go ahead and throw Galaxy 2 on there, because I find a very good chance that Galaxy 2 will be on the docket of things that they released for the Mario anniversary. Now, I know the rumor was confirmed to not be real. That doesn't mean it can't happen. New Super Mario Bros. Collection. I think it's possible. Not likely, again, but I gotta fill up this board. Let's go ahead and make sure this isn't on the same bar as 3D Mario or Galaxy Remake. Or Galaxy 2 Remake. Okay. On to the next. Okay. One more Mario 40th thing, and then we'll move on to some other stuff. Two more. We're gonna take this little fraidy cat right here. We're gonna use him. Whoa. He's scared of Tamagotchi life. He's scared it'll outsell his Ouija Mansion game. Why did he spawn so big? Okay, Ouija Mansion. I actually think this is likely. Like, pretty damn likely. Let's go ahead and throw this down here, actually. The Ouija Mansion up here. And we'll actually move Paper Mario down here. I think this list is looking... Okay. That I'm happy with. None of the Mario stuff is touching. Because I don't think we'll get all of it. Alright. On to the next. We are gonna throw Mario Kart World DLC on there. Because, like, it's gotta happen sooner or later. Or just, like, not necessarily DLC. Update would be perfectly reasonable for this as well. I don't mind it touching the other Mario shit. We're just gonna throw that right there. Okay. So far, we've got Mario Kart World DLC, Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, I know. I know I can stretch things. I'm locked into my ways. I know it takes me longer probably, but I'm locked into my ways. I don't know. I know this doesn't look the greatest, but I just personally don't like how this stretchy looks. Okay. Let's move on. We're gonna have to throw some out there predictions, I think, for this next segment, because I don't know what else is a safe bet. You know what? Let me just... Maybe this is cheating, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw Final Fantasy VII and Resident Evil 7 on there. Make sure they're not touching the 777. So that if they're both right, and then we also get the 777, we don't like instantly get a bingo. But I'm just like, I don't know what else to put on here, and I'm pretty confident on those two. Okay. Okay, neither of these can be in a thingy with 777. I kind of do want them to be in a line with each other, though. This works. Yeah, that's no worries. I understand that completely. Um, I won't be able to stick around for too long after. About 30 minutes after the direct is done, I have to go get ready. I have an appointment. But I will definitely stick around, discuss my bingo card, and then discuss what I'm excited about and what happened. But yeah, I very much understand wanting to enjoy it alone. I personally have always wanted to watch directs with a creator. Normally, I've always been the one to like go watch Arlo or beat 'em ups. I like the guy, but what he did recently was kind of not okay, you know? Like, he put himself in a shitty situation, and like, I mean, once he, like, it was an impulsive decision by a new dad. Like, dude's exhausted. And it's clear, because dude decided randomly in the middle of a podcast he was gonna leak direct info that was fake. No. We're gonna have to do some soul searching here. Oh, I forgot. I was going through these at one point. I have ADHD. My bad. All right. So on here, we got Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil 7, Luigi's Mansion, which is if Luigi's Mansion comes to NSO, or we get a new one teased, Mario Kart World DLC, or update, Super Mario, like 3D Mario, Kirby Air Riders, Let me look into that a little bit. Are you sure it was the GameCube? All I'm seeing is oh, that's not 2. That's not 2. Okay. I was looking and it was Game Boy, but oh wait, but 3 is on Game Boy as well. Wait. I'm not seeing, hang on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I found it. I found it right here. When I first searched it up, I searched this. I didn't realize that this was it, because it just came up with PlayStation and then Game Boy Advance. But I found it when I searched GameCube specifically. However, I don't think... Maybe this is the type of game that comes to... Huh. Interesting. I will say, I don't think that would be the type of thing that come to NSO. Just because in the past, third parties have been kind of scarce. And that seems like a pretty obscure one. But if I need a spot, it's coming back for the list. God, I have 25 minutes to fill 9 spots? God. Fuck. I didn't realize they shredded this much on the fucking Mario Kart World soundtrack. Okay. We're going to go ahead and throw this on there just because I need more spots. We're going to go ahead and see if they have any sort of like Mario 40th anniversary branding or celebrate the Mario 40th anniversary. This is going in the middle. Yeah. I just wanted to include it because it'd be fun if it happens. We got 8 to go. Alright. We're gonna go with another Mario prediction. Maybe I'm running out of original ideas. Maybe I'm just getting old. Mario Bros 35, I think it's gonna come back as Mario Bros 40. We're actually gonna move Mario Kart World over here. Throw this up here. So this is Mario Bros 35, but I think it's gonna come back as Mario Bros 40. For the 40th anniversary. Okay, this is actually one that I haven't given much thought to, but it's possible. Let's go ahead and let's put Super Mario 3D Land on there. I'm a Mario guy. Like, I'm a Mario freak at the core. Like, I love my Mario. I love my... Like, I love my Zelda, but, like, I have been into Zelda way less of my life than I've been into Mario. I played all these Mario games growing up. I didn't play Zelda growing up. I got into Breath of the Wild way later. And actually, haven't played many of the other Zelda games other than the very first one. And I played that with the map. And that was actually really fun. Oh, yeah. What? I'm dumb. I forgot about the Switch 2 editions. That's gonna fill up my list, I think. Okay, I had a bunch of these thought up. So, Super Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition. No, it's probably not gonna fill up my list thinking about it, like all of these, but like I got some pretty good ideas. I'm not gonna lie, I might have made this entire bingo card without thinking about Switch 2 editions. If you had not said that, that's how bad my ADHD gets sometimes. Okay, the Pikmin. I really think Pikmin 4, since it has not gotten its upgrade, like its free upgrade, I really think Pikmin 4 will be getting a Switch 2 edition. You know, actually, I'm gonna put a little more work into these arts, just like a tiny bit. There's like no point probably. Okay. gonna go ahead and just slap that on there. Okay. I honestly, I don't know where they'll go from Ultimate. I kind of, that's the weird thing though. I kind of had the same feeling about Mario Kart after Mario Kart 8, but they did it. They managed. I don't know where you go from including literally everyone. Anything you do at that point is gonna feel like a downgrade until you get to the point of having everyone again. Like, I feel like they blew it out to the point where they're gonna have to just upgrade this game every time. So I think you might be onto something. However, I personally, now this might make you just instantly think that I didn't have a childhood, but I personally never really enjoyed Smash growing up. I played it plenty on Wii. However, I didn't ever own a GameCube. I didn't ever own an N64. I played it on the Wii, and it never really piqued my interest past a certain like point of like playing it at friends. I never bought the game. However, Switch 2 edition comes out. I will be jumping into it. So, we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, I agree. There's so many ways Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is superior to Mario Kart World, and it's really sad. I really was so looking forward to the open world, and then they dropped the ball by making it so that it was so hard to fucking track anything that you were doing. Like, it needed something like Zelda Notes. Zelda didn't get it until like years later, but it needed something like Zelda Notes pretty damn bad. Got any more ideas here? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Switch 2 Edition. Oh! I said it at the beginning and I never even put it on. There we go. All right. I worry very much that it will be worth $80 by the end of its lifespan, but it'll cost $110 or $105. Like, I think they'll release a $25 DLC again. I think there's no way it doesn't happen. When was the last... I think I know what my last two are gonna be. Okay, let me see. The last... Okay. Oh, ooh. That's actually a good precedent. Okay, yep. We're throwing WarioWare on there. What? Oh god, he's just so big. Yep, we're still in WarioWare right there. And I think I'm actually gonna take a wild ass swing here. This is my big wild swing of the day. Wario Land. Now, there's a caveat for this one. Very, very, very strong caveat. I will be counting if they announce Wario World for NSO. But the basically, this is like if they make a new Wario-based game that is not WarioWare. Whoops. All right. And with that, the bingo card is complete. I'm actually, I just noticed something and it's annoying me, so I'm gonna fix it. Shit. Man. Let me find a better one for this. I'm just actually gonna go. I like this one more anyways. I don't have to show the stupid Super Mario Journey title. Boom. Okay. What can I nuke? What can I get? Okay, Mario, sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Completely slipped my mind this was supposed to go on the list. Now, another caveat. This includes if they decide to put it on NSO. The original. Yo, I can't read your name, bro. What the hell? How you... What? I can't read that. Sorry. I tried to say your name, but... That's literally things that That looks like... I can't even try. Yeah. Arabic. Ah, okay. That's... Okay. That's Arabic? Jeez. Like, this is... I'm not trying to be offensive at all. That is the closest looking language I've ever seen to looking like moon runes. That's... Those letters are crazy. Now... Something in the past that I've done during these directs, I've kept live track of the bingo card. Not gonna be doing that this time. I've missed so much from trailers. Yeah. I would actually, yeah, I would actually go ahead and, like, as things would get announced, I would check things off. And I would miss reveals in the trailers because, like, things I would be so excited if I saw. I missed the cow reveal in Mario Kart World's trailer. I missed the cow. It was right there on the screen as I was checking off the bingo card. So we are going to set this aside. And we are going to come back to that. Where did I have the direct? There it is. Oh, wait a minute. I can turn off the music. All right. Okay, I am going to step away for just 1 minute, but I will leave this direct on the screen. I will see you guys in about 5 minutes. 2 minutes before the direct starts. I'm going to just take a 5-minute breather. I will be right back. See you after the direct, man. Sorry, sorry. I went a little quick there. right, we got about 1 minute to go. All right, we got about 1 minute to go. I just realized I wasn't unmuted on my vertical stream yet. We are about to watch the biggest, outside of the one including like the whole console reveal, the biggest general Nintendo Direct we have ever seen. It lines up perfectly with the Mario anniversary. This stands to be a very, very exciting one for me. Ah! 29 seconds! 26, sorry. I might be dyslexic. I'm gotta talk to my doctor about that because I mix up numbers way more often than the average person. Most of the time I don't like flip them upside down like I did there, but a lot of times when I'm like reading out change to people, I'll say the last number backwards. Like the sentence. Yeah, I love this intro. It's like my favorite thing. Not my favorite. I wanted to say favorite thing. Yeah! I'm red! Yes! Man, I didn't think they'd start with it. I I really didn't. What? Is that just like the original art? Yes! Yeah!
Hello.
That's my fucking 2 times in a row.
Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of
I just want to say, 2 times in a row, my middle fucking bingo pick was the first thing in the Direct. 2 times in a row now.
Games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology
2 times in a row.
and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games.
Go to
There are
Japan.
also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series.
Man, I really do need to
Also,
actually go to
from
Japan
now
though.
through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display. You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the 3rd Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida.
I'm going to Florida sometime in the next year. I'm going there.
Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support.
DS.
But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it.
This is
We'll be
so
supporting
weird.
in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto?
Okay.
Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
Mario 2. Mario 2. Oh, is it gonna be Galaxy? 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 I gotta stand up for this. Luma.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. What kinds of adventures do you
That
think
Luma
Mario and
didn't
his
look
friends
right.
will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
What? The main event?
Some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san.
I can't fucking believe the Galaxy
As we
movie's
celebrate
fucking real.
Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have
Isn't
left
this
a lasting
Galaxy
impact
2
on
music?
the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination
Isn't this
feel
Galaxy
so
2
fortunate
music?
to continue our
This is like the
collaboration with
classic
Nintendo
song they always
as we
use, but isn't
expand
this
the life of
Galaxy 2
Mario
music?
in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core
It's the
inspiration
puzzle
for our story,
levels, right?
this next
That's
film
Galaxy
holds
2.
surprises for
Yeah.
fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to
Extraordinary
deliver a
artists,
film
huh?
that aspires to
That
earn
Luma
its place in the
didn't
history we're
look
here to celebrate.
right.
Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach,
That'll never not be funny.
Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as
It'll
Bowser,
never not be funny.
Keegan Michael Key as Toad, and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Back to you, Miyamoto.
Chris-san.
Tell us about some
I'm
games.
also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release.
Yeah,
While
we
you're
will.
waiting, I have something I'd like to show you.
Ooh,
Please take a look at this.
what do you want to show me? Yes! Yes! It's fucking both! That's the puzzle level! That was the puzzle level! I hate my camera. It freezes all the time. And at the beginning, did you see? Did you see it didn't say Switch 2? It said fucking Switch! I've been waiting to play Galaxy 2 for a fucking reason. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, it's real! I had faith!
share the movies.
How do I pre-order now?
Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Okay, it's not here yet. Okay, I gotta calm down.
You just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario.
Wait, why are we talking to the original director? Why are we talking to the original director?
Even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii. In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages.
What?
We hope you're looking forward to that as well.
We are not allowed that?
In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product.
Yes! I was just reading the other day that the fucking guy who wrote it wanted it to be a real book.
Will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today, so please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if it's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it?
That's the biggest W of the whole fucking thing. It's on Switch 1 and 2. Wait, what did he say? Nintendo. Nintendo.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2.
Nintendo.
Mario Tennis Fever.
Is this what we needed?
Slices
Where's baseball?
and other familiar shots.
Where is baseball?
But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers.
Shit.
And swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets. Keep a rally going to
Maybe it could be a FIVO batch.
Then
Maybe that would have been better.
a fever shot. Freeze the court with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket.
Of course they chose Bowser.
Hit yourself with the shadow racket. There are 30 fever rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters, the most in series history, to find your own strategy. Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in turn.
Oh no. Oh no.
Aim for the top like
Oh no.
in the Trial Towers mode. Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode. Even some where you'll experience wonder effects. In the online modes,
Okay, that's
choose
crazy.
between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room or Go for Glory.
I will say, it does feel like they're turning shit around for the sports
Bring your
series.
Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience.
But we will have to fucking see.
Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's Adventure Mode. With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play and defeat the monsters to return to normal. Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th.
Okay, so that's a little bit of time.
That was Mario Tennis Fever. It features familiar tennis gameplay.
And would you look at that?
Its latest entry are
We're at 15 minutes in.
depending on your racket.
There's your Mario 40th Anniversary Direct.
So please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
There's still more.
Hi.
Here it is.
What'll it be?
Switch 2 edition! Yeah!
More multiplayer mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Plus meet up in Bella Bell Park. A large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom. Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go over some
Oh,
of the
Cody
things
and I
you
are going to
can
be
do.
all over this.
Collect the most coins to win.
We are going to be
Collect coins
all
as you
over
make
this.
Your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Use items to duke it out.
It does kind of suck that so far it just seems like a multiplayer thing.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're it. And the other players get to transform and hide.
Prop hunt!
Work together to
Mario
relive.
prop hunt!
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Jump to the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2, 3, jump.
This is gonna be $20, right?
Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park.
It's gonna be $20, right?
The Nintendo Switch 2 Edition adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2
Okay,
Edition.
they turned it around. They
plus
turned it
meet
around.
up
They
in
turned it
Bella
around. They
Bell
turned it
Park.
around. They turned it
Prizes are
around. They got me excited now.
next spring.
So long.
Bye bye.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
We still haven't seen the big one. We still haven't seen the big one. We still haven't seen the big one.
Meet up in Bella Bell Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy.
But we've had so many heavy hitters.
New content. So stay tuned for more details in
I'm so glad they look like they're adding more
What about
bosses.
these tiny
Jesus,
characters?
they needed that so bad.
The talking flowers. We actually made them.
We kind of look alike, huh?
I am getting all of this shit.
Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that.
What?
These talking
Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Okay.
Why would you make him randomly talk on his own?
History part of this presentation.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live,
No way. No way I
a
sniped
talking
this
book
shit.
named Mr.
No
E
way I
suddenly
sniped
falls
this
from the
shit.
sky. It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures.
That looks hella 3D.
Actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet. You can
It's just a
carry
new
this
Yoshi's
creature on your
Island.
back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries
Well, at
will
least
be
it's a
written
Yoshi
down.
game. I got to count it.
Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can
Okay.
absorb
Well,
nutrients.
I am just thinking
Oh,
about it.
They can even cause
I'm gonna
rocks
go
to crack.
ahead and
Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock.
knock out a few.
It Looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
A new game starring Yoshi is on the way. The game takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. In addition to the games coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy
If
all sorts
3D
of
Mario is
adventures
not the
with
one
Mario.
more thing, the
Okay.
internet might riot.
We'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
20-minute segment. Not its own presentation.
It's time to
Been
storm
saying it
into
for months.
Cryptica. The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling.
Shadow Show, you were right.
Swordplay against a variety of foes. Uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful.
I should have found a way to
action
include it on the
With
list.
the help of magical creatures called storm hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Storm Lancers launches exclusively
Today?
on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Okay. I probably won't look at
The
it.
wilderness is calling. Transform a wild island.
Oh man, I really should have put that on the list.
In this charming
I really should have put a third party that no one would care about. Most people wouldn't care about.
Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
I like the music.
Embark on a colorful adventure. Save a mysterious planet in the
Ah, fuck.
platforming
Splatoon
adventure
Raiders was supposed to go
Poppycon.
on my list.
Team up locally or online in this multiplayer-only game. On this planet, color is key. Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them. Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them during battle. Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers or drones to create platforms. Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down. Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Poppycom, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
It's cool.
Here, on this small
I don't care
island
about it that much. I'm
floating
checking
in
it
the
off.
sea, are Mii characters, each living their own carefree lives.
Okay. I didn't miss anything.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life.
When is the game coming out? I'm so glad they made sure to show they kept the voices perfectly intact.
You can create Mii characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself.
Or enemy.
Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
My name is Anne.
your me is good to go.
Tamagotchi life
Wait
music.
to start living here.
It's gonna be heavily
The
used
me
in
characters
YouTube and
you
going forward.
create
I'm
will
calling it.
enjoy their island life however they see fit.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, this music is gonna be used all over YouTube.
I'm so hungry.
Like, this is gonna be the next Animal Crossing music for YouTubers. This song alone, I'm gonna use this.
Looks
Like, in the
that
place of that Animal Crossing song, I'm gonna use that song
me looks
in the
bored
future.
all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Even charcoal with a frenzy. Oh, blast.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice of the life here on
Is
the
that
island.
Obama with
Stay
long
tuned for
hair?
more information in the future.
Ah.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in, following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream,
January?
launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring.
I'm red.
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games.
These games.
Get over here and choose your fighter in this totally collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions. Friendship matters. So
Oh, I just realized I finally figured out how to turn chat off for the Nintendo Direct.
Support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 30th and physically December 12th.
Let's finish this.
Experience the first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy. Step into the role of Cloud Strife, a former member of Shinra's elite
It's
soldier
one of the
unit.
777.
While he's working as a mercenary, the legendary hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd. Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure. Battle foes to rescue robot allies. Collect resources and create a place for others to call home. Then, customize your weapon classes and unlock
I don't think there's a
powerful
way
abilities. You
that I
can
could
also
win
catch
bingo.
fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions.
It's okay though.
Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Linked Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Well, daughter of Hades, princess of the underworld, 'twould seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. ally's defense. Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
Oh wait, I could win if we get the 777. Holy shit.
I'll do both. Death to Kronos.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister Titan.
Hades is really popular, right? That's cool.
Wield powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match to find the most powerful combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 25th. New Amiibo figures ride in.
I'm counting it.
The Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new Amiibo are also on
God,
the
so
way.
I gotta buy 4 Amiibos and like 3 different Mario merch things. Like, why do I want so much shit?
Your figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase.
Ah, that's so cool.
Plus, with the Amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in
Oh,
the
that's
game,
so
you can choose
cool.
your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred
Oh,
over.
that's so cool.
These 2 new Amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more Kirby
Okay,
Air Riders Amiibo
so
updates
that's
in the future.
2
A second
that I can have
Kirby Air
wait a
Riders
month to
Direct,
before I
hosted by
get
the
it.
game's director, Mr. Sakurai,
Or maybe
is
no, it's
also
probably
on the
gonna
way.
go. Second presentation. Wasn't the first one like 30 minutes? Well, here's the Zelda.
After traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf.
Man, I have
in a
checked off so
conflict that
much
will
shit,
come
and
to
they
be
have
known
not,
as the
like,
Imprisoning
they still have
War.
half of their time
Take
left.
on hordes of
Jesus.
enemies as you fight alongside your allies.
I can't believe there's gonna be.
This
Hang on.
great Korok.
I don't care too much about the Zelda
Your
thingy.
allies' abilities
I need to
so you
check
know
this.
which character to swap to in
45
Zonai devices can bring water, wind,
second presentation. Second Mario Kart World got 1. It was 30 minutes. You get 2.
pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair, sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game.
Will Age of Calamity be able to do the same
Uncover
thing though?
Ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Because if so, it might be me and Cody thing.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2 November 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo Wii.
What the hell? They said winter!
That's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone.
Is that
There's more to
Ferb?
life than this island, and we're
Is
going
that
to prove it.
Ferb?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
That sounds like Ferb! That ain't Ferb!
It all began with a spark of curiosity. Guided by a mysterious tablet.
Why do they all look like
young
Lord
heroes embark on a
Farquaad
journey
type?
To reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
Dragon Quest?
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
The 7!
That's the spirit. Look out, world. Here we
The 7! The missing 7!
That was Dragon
If we see Resident Evil, that was the missing 7.
You're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world.
Okay, we have 2 out of the 3 7s, and that would be my bingo.
Here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app.
What about
The app
it?
continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis. And we're adding a new Kirby theme. We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release.
Okay.
So please check that out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Please take a look at this.
Oh, gimme. Let me see. Kirby Air Ride has got to be there, or got to be coming.
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy.
No! No! No shot! No! You're fucking with me! You are fucking with me! No! This isn't real! Where's the real direct? Okay, where's the real one? Show me, okay, give me the fucking, no. Give me the real, no! No, you silly, no!
Shown here are planned to be released over time. Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch February 17th. The dedicated accessory needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future. A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
No. 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 No! Why? Why are they doing this?
Let's see some more headlines.
The Crimson soars again. Minakami Village, a place said to have vanished from the map.
I don't think that was on a single goddamn person's bingo card ever in the entirety of Nintendo Direct bingo history. I don't think that would ever have been on anyone's radar. Jesus
victims of a
Christ.
past tragedy.
What did... I'm still reeling over that last revelation.
Use the camera obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home. But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away.
Why is it...
Where will the Crimson Butterfly lead them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system early next year.
Okay. Cool, but not a 7.
Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games. In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face off against more on-screen enemies than ever before as you aim to become King of the Pirates.
Okay.
Enjoy camera play and more in Overcooked 2.
Oh, wait.
Nintendo
The chat
Switch
is
2
here.
edition. Serve up dishes and
Randomly.
reactions while you cook together.
Hang on.
Mouse controls are cropping up.
I had to get rid of
in
them
the
because it
Nintendo
was
Switch
throwing off
2
my
edition of
middle.
Stardew Valley. Plus, up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer.
I just
And
started
with
getting into
Game
that
Share,
game.
Up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game. 5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
So this is all third
Plus,
party
with
right
mouse
now.
Controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun. Craving more to clean? Power Wash
Now
Simulator
this,
makes its
I will
triumphant
be
return
purchasing.
with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholy
2!
pressure and effortlessly blast.
What? I didn't know that was a thing!
Transform your sullied surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional power washers, and rigging equipment for those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham. Then venture into new, grimy locations, including Detergent Toe and Lubra City.
Is Power Wash Simulator 1 on
After
Switch?
a hard day's work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce
It
up
is.
the place with
I didn't
furniture
realize
and
that.
accessories you've
I
collected.
thought we were talking Switch 2
For the
editions.
first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op, or split the work between 2 players with local split screen. Very satisfying
Okay.
indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this
Okay,
fall.
so we're done with Switch 2 editions right now.
The fruit matching phenomenon returns. Suika game is back and rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle.
You
It's
telling me these guys got a
360
dev
degrees of
kit
fruit dropping fun.
and it's
If you
hard to get
combine
dev
fruits
kits?
a certain number of times,
What's happening?
it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
I thought dev kits were sparse. Why is
With the
this
Nintendo Switch
a
2
Nintendo
version,
Switch
you can
2
play
edition?
With others locally via game share. This
Cool.
allows you and up to 3
Why
players to
do
drop
you
and
guys have a
merge
dev
fruit
kit
together in
but
co-op.
so many others don't? I'm failing to see why
Rotate, aim, and go
I'm
for
failing to see their
watermelon.
logic in what devs get
Suika Game Planet
kits and what
launches
devs
on
don't.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
Alright, what have we got here? Now, I'm too dumb to know if this is all new or if this is a remake, but I'm guessing this is the new one. With seeing all the purple, I'm guessing this is the new one. Yeah, I gotta play Metroid Prime games. I really need to play the Metroid Prime games. It's actually this year. Oh, I'm getting those. Fuck. God, Amiibos are back full force. For a while, it didn't feel like they were releasing any, and now they're back. Like,
This is where you're from, DK? This island is beautiful.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza.
what?
This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces. And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think?
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round. The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain
I almost did it too. I almost didn't put Mario Kart World DLC, and I almost bet on Donkey Kong, but I thought there was no way.
Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies.
I thought there was no
more jam-packed
way.
treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain.
Okay, but how much
skills
does a
to
DLC
power up
cost?
Donkey Kong during your run. Your perks and skills reset after each run. But Fossil and Vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go.
I gotta admit, I'm a bad Nintendo fan. I didn't finish Bonanza. I got to the fruit layer, and then I, for some reason, just could not continue. Could not get myself to go. Continue. I'm gonna do it now.
Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers. Take on the challenge to earn that promotion. The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC
later today.
Later today. Plus, a
No,
demo of the
no,
main
no,
game
no,
will
no, no,
also
no,
be
no.
available
You
on
can't,
Nintendo
you
eShop
can't
later
tell
today.
us paid DLC and then not give us the price. No, 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 no. That ain't how this shit works. No, 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 no.
DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in
No.
Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at this.
You motherfuckers. Pokemon. It's Pokemon.
This land is just waiting to be shaped. Buy a Ditto that looks like a human? And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon. What's this?
I hate this.
Looks like
fucking hate
Ditto's
this.
got an
I fucking
idea.
hate. I fucking hate. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this.
By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's
Mm-mm.
water gun
Not
will
for me.
keep it all
Not for
healthy.
me.
As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
Fucking hate his arms.
Collect rocks and wood to build with.
His Pokemon
Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
It's like actual Pixelmon, like but Nintendo's Pixelmon.
There's so much to do here.
Oh my god, that's actually how Minecraft water works, kinda.
No need to rush though. Go at your own pace. And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it. Pokemon Pokopia.
A brand new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I don't. Okay.
We hope you're
okay.
looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon. Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
I'm just not a Pokemaster, guys. You didn't get any first-party Switch 2 editions outside of the Mario Anniversary?
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th. We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look. Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension. Raichu has two different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future. Let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
You're telling me they're releasing paid DLC for Pokemon the day it comes out? Are you fucking with me?
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock,
I don't think we got the third 7.
Classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over! The next class trial is about to begin!
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems next year. Make history in the Three Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2. The Three Kingdoms, an era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior. Your choices will influence your story and may even alter historical events from the Three Kingdoms. Plus, paid DLC is on the way. Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd. Two fates are now intertwined. Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live.
Well, unless I missed a 7, or it's the one last thing, I don't think we got bingo.
Swim across water and fly through the air as you freely explore the map.
Man, I wonder what they're gonna end it with. I wonder.
Phenomenon that causes petrification.
It's kind of wound down at the end. They gotta hit us with something big.
It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise your monsties, bond with them, and work together to face whatever stands in your path. Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
That's a 7. That was a 7. I don't care what anyone says. There were 3 games in the Direct that involved 7. We got fucking bingo.
Hello? Yes.
This is the 7.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft.
This is the real 7. This is the real 7. This is the real 7. This is the real 7.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Grace. Stay close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
But is the One More Thing really a third party?
You're not like other people.
Or is it gonna be over an hour?
Unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important. Grace.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Oh. That's not the 7. There it is. There's the 7.
The Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking
That's
forward
crazy.
to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares.
I did not think that was 9. Like I don't know Resident Evil at all.
Series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day. Thank you for watching so far.
So far.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is that? What is that? What is that? What the fuck? What? What?
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
My full strength.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
I won't let you hurt her!
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wishes
I don't
they
get it.
desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
Oh. It was Fire Emblem.
Weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
I don't know, just personally speaking, that was the weakest One More Thing I've ever seen.
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Well, we performed well. Nowhere near perfect, but we performed well. We got Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil 7, and then there was the what was the other 7? There was another 7. We got the 777. Plus there was a 4th 7 in the sizzle reel. We got Metroid Prime Beyond, Kirby Air Riders. We got the Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2 Edition. Here's the bingo. Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2 Edition. Tamagotchi Life. Mario 40th. The 777. And Mario Galaxy 2. We also got Yoshi, Zelda, and the Mario Bros. 2 movie, which is the Mario Galaxy movie. Confirmed. That Luma still didn't look right. I don't know. Something about that little fucker. Something about... I'm going back to it, actually, because I can do that. Replay. Mario 2 movie. Okay. Wario Land was in the Virtual Boy segment, but I guess I could count that, yeah. You know what? Thank you. I wasn't giving myself enough credit because I guess because I missed it actually. Where did I took it off. I replaced it with Animal Crossing. Okay. That guy... What? How... Yeah, honestly. That Yoshi snipe was... Honestly, I did not expect a 2D Yoshi, honestly. Like, I really honestly expected a 3D. Now, I have a problem. That ain't a fucking Luma. That's not a Luma. That's a fucking Luma. They don't have mouths. That's not a fucking Luma. What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck? I'm angry. I was this close to saying, fuck my camera. I was this close to saying when I first saw that thing, I don't think they have mouths. But then I was like, do they have mouths? Maybe they have mouths. Then I look, no! Why does he have a mouth? I'm angry. Yeah, we got the 2 7s in the top row. No Luigi's Mansion. No Mario Bros 40 like game. No WarioWare, no 3D Mario. That's a big one. I fully expected to see a 3D Mario tease at the very least. We got the Yoshi instead. It felt like no Smash. And this is the weirdest thing. Yeah, I guess that's true, but like that's not a Luma. Why did when I first saw that thing in the movie, I didn't think it was a Luma. But now, it being tied to the Galaxy movie, it clearly is trying to be, and I don't like it. The weirdest thing, though, honestly, out of all of it, was the lack of first-party Switch 2 editions. They were all, other than the Mario Wonder for the anniversary, all of the Switch 2 editions announced were third-party. That was very interesting to me. And there were also some games that was like, why does this company have a dev kit, but some of these other developers don't? Like, that one game where you have to drop the things into the ball. Let me find it. I'll find it. Yeah, this game. This company has a dev kit, but, like, I don't know. I would love to personally see some stuff like the Crash Bandicoot remasters and all that brought up to 60 FPS. The Spyro trilogy, Crash Bandicoot trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 4. I'd love to see Switch 2 editions of those games. But like this, I don't see how this company for full transparency, this could be like, yeah, I was honestly, when Mario Wonder came on, I was disappointed as hell until the end of the trailer because I thought it was all multiplayer bullshit, which the whole plus pack is multiplayer bullshit. But then they said extra stuff in the main game, and I saw 8 bosses when the game had a total of like 2 bosses just across multiple different fights. Now I'm excited for it. Metroid Prime 4, I gotta just play all the other Metroid games. Metroid Prime games. Because this looks actually sick. My Amiibo collection is going to grow immensely after this Direct as well. What else was there? Let's go back to the Mario segment, because that's where I was pogging the fuck, fucking like crazy during this shit. I was like, first thing, and then we got to this. I talked about how I'm probably going to Florida sometime in the next year, so I'll be going to Super Nintendo World. I'll make a video there. This, I was baffled. What the hell? Yeah, okay, to be fair, I was this close because I heard a rumor of Switch 2 DLC, like for a game that already came out for Switch 2. And I thought, along with everyone on the internet, it has to be Mario Kart. But I had like this little thing in the back of my head that was telling me it's gonna be Donkey Kong DLC. They're gonna pull a fast one. I almost put Donkey Kong Bonanza in the place of that Mario Kart slot. Just because of that little voice in the back of my head that was like, I feel something coming. I don't know. I feel like a fake Nintendo fan because I personally didn't get hooked as hook, line, and sinker by Bonanza as everyone else did. I completed every single area as I went along until I got to the fruit layer, and I actually haven't played the game past that. So I really need to do that because the DLC came out fucking today. Oh, they didn't tell us a fucking price. IGN, do you have a price for me? No. So the demo's already available, but the DLC is not. They said both were coming today. I wonder what time. Huh. Yeah. Okay, I want you to go, like, you don't have to, by any means. I want you to go back in the VOD and watch me reacting to tennis. I think that was one of my, like, best reactions to anything that happened, because I was like, no. I was mad, actually. I was like, I was going off on the fact that it was another fucking tennis game. I think my exact words were, when they said the fever racket is the new thing that came out, I think my exact words were, maybe it should have been a fever bat. Maybe that would have been cooler. I don't know. I said something like that. I don't remember exactly what I said. But, like, I was not happy. Huh. Yeah, because it's the only one that hasn't happened. I guess it's just gone now? Like, Mario Baseball isn't part of this rotation anymore? I don't... DK Island and Emerald Rush. I want to know the price. So it's price random as fuck. I'm supposed to go live today, so we'll find out if they make this a $90 game or an $80 game or an $85 game. I don't know. I honestly think they're shooting themselves in the foot if they make this a $90 game with the DLC. This early on into the generation. I think they're fucking themselves over. Unless they pull a fast one and, like, it's included in Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass. Which I don't... they would have said that. They clearly don't want to advertise the price because they know people will be upset that it's now $90 for the full Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's the same shit they pulled with the Switch 2 price reveal and Mario Kart World, where they didn't announce anything relating to pricing in the actual first direct that was talking about it. Oh, God. I really don't think that this is a good idea for them. The more I think about it. No. Any of the amiibos available yet? I need to... I also need to order that fucking journal. That was crazy. I was literally reading just yesterday. Hang on, let me see if I can find the article. Yes. I was just reading this yesterday. Yeah. In a Nintendo Power interview, he mentions that he would enjoy seeing Rosalina's storybook published as a children's book. When was that? February 2008. I just read that for the first time yesterday. That was a big W. Yeah. The other thing with that was a huge W is the fact that it's Switch 1. That's huge. They're letting the entire last generation get in on the Mario anniversary, which I think is a great move. You definitely don't need the power of the Switch 2 to run that game. But yeah, literally for the first time ever, I read that this guy wanted to make the storybook a real thing. Never in a million years did I think that would be announced today. Because, like, it had been over almost 20 years, 17 years since 2008. Fuck. God. I'm so excited for the Mario Galaxy. Yeah, I honestly, I will be buying the pack just to have it as the pack, but I do really appreciate the ability to just buy Galaxy 2. Maybe I won't buy the pack. I think my reaction to the Virtual Boy stuff was also very, very good. Just like, I feel I was so confused. Like, purely and utterly baffled. Like, I couldn't have ever predicted what happening. They're selling an accessory for it and a cardboard version. They're not just selling a cardboard VR thing for it. They're selling an actual Virtual Boy. Like, from what I understood, at least. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. But what were we talking about? Fuck. My ADHD. Just lost train of thought completely. What were we talking about? What were we talking about? What was it? Oh, Virtual Boy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's... Jeez. Yeah. I only got 4 hours of sleep, so... Yeah, I feel you on being tired. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. I'm gonna edit my stuff and put up highlights later. So if you want to tune into that, feel free. I gotta go right now, though. So, peace. It was nice hanging.